strategical solution because marketers have many different ways to use customer data, and they really have it created in different places. So you need to have one system that pulls it all together, and the systems that create the customer data are not designed to pull it together from other systems, so it really needs a separate kind of system. In terms of the other kinds of systems that manage customer data, there are quite a few, but they were all built for different purposes. So a data warehouse, for example, usually only works with structured customer data, not unstructured data like social media comments or semi-structured data like web logs. So there's certain data that you wouldn't usually see in a data warehouse. A data lake, on the other hand, might pull in all those other kinds of data, but it doesn't really prepare it. It just sort of makes it available. So that there's additional work to make it usable, and it's work that's too technical for most marketers to handle. A data management platform, a DMP, also pulls in customer data, but again, a more limited set of customer data, and more to the point, it stores a very limited view of customer data because the data management platform is really designed to pull out audience segments, not to support more detailed kinds of analysis. So you don't store the amount of data, you structure it differently. A CRM system is another kind of system that stores customer data, but that again is designed really to support salespeople or to support call center agents. So you store the data in yet again a different format, and you also again don't really design those systems to pull in data from all other sources. Sometimes you might pull them in from a few other sources. Marketing automation actually quite similar to CRM in that regard, designed really to support email and just a limited number of campaigns. So each of those systems is very good at what it does, but it's not designed to do what the CDP does, and the CDP is very good at what it does. So there are many people involved in customer data because customer data is used widely throughout the company. Usually we find that the best solutions come when the marketers are in charge, because the marketers are still the primary users, if not the only users. So they are the ones who know what they need and can, because the customer data platform is packaged, it's often designed to let the marketing users or the non-technical users do a lot of things for themselves, so they're happier when they get to choose and don't have to ask someone else. IT is going to be involved. They can't not be involved. They control the data. They're responsible for security and privacy and so on. And your CDO, again, your Chief Data Officer, will be responsible for some pieces of that. They are certainly users of the data that's in the customer data platform because they do analysis and they're responsible for data quality, but they're not usually the primary user, so they're really not usually the one who's in charge. A data protection officer, again, certainly it has to be extremely concerned with the customer data platform because there's a lot of precious customer data in there that they have to make sure is treated properly. Often the customer data platform is a very useful tool for data protection and for compliance because it pulls all the data together in one place, so the company is now forced to document where all the data sits, understand what the connections are to the source systems, and if necessary to make a change because someone requests it be deleted or just to request to see it, the customer data platform makes it easier to pull from those systems, display it, and then if necessary to know where it all is so that you have it erased from all the places that it sits.